Now let's look at the headlines of this bulletin. Deputies of Cần Thơ City's National Assembly met around 800 voters of Cần Thơ City. The opening of the 11th Congress of Cần Thơ City's Hồ Chí Minh Community Union 2022-2027 term. The opening of the 13th Public Security Television and Radio Festival. Hello and very warm welcome to another edition of Continuous and Top News today. On October 13th morning, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính, Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Head of Cần Thơ City's National Assembly Delegation Lê Quang Mạnh, and deputies of Cần Thơ City's National Assembly met around 800 voters who are managers, employees of the medical staff, lecturers, students of the medical sector, representative voters of Ninh Kiều Cái Răng Phong Điền districts, and religious nuns, monks of Cần Thơ City. After listening to Deputy Head of the city's National Assembly Delegation Đào Chí Nghĩa presenting the expected agenda of the fourth session of the 15th National Assembly, voters acknowledged and highly valued the highly efficient management of the party and the state in economic development and social security stabilization, while proposing concerned issues such as the shortage of medicines, medical materials, and the scarcity of petroleum. Especially voters attested the government, National Assembly, and Central Ministry sectors early called for investing two projects in building the Mercantile Agricultural Products Processing and Consuming Center and Dredging Định An Naval Canal in Cần Thơ to be able to exploit the potential of Cần Thơ Port following Resolution number 45 of the National Assembly. Also on October 13th morning at the hall of Cần Thơ City's Municipal Party Committee, the 11th Congress of Cần Thơ City's Hồ Chí Minh Community Union 2022-2027 term was opened. Attending the Congress were permanent member head of the Mass Mobilization Board under Cần Thơ City Party Committee Chương Nghi, leaders from the Central Youth Union Party Building Boards, and 242 delegates representing more than 300,000 youth union members in the city. With the themes of boosting education on revolutionary ideals, ethics, and lifestyle, building strong youth union, arising, promoting self-reliance, and Cần Thơ City's youth's desire to make contributions, the 11th Congress of Cần Thơ City's Hồ Chí Minh Community Union takes place in 1 day and a half. It is tasked to review, evaluate the results of the youth union work and movements in 5 years from 2017 to 2022, define orientation tasks and movements of the youth union in 2022-2027 phase, share opinions to draft documents of the executive board of the 11th Youth Union Center to be submitted at the National Congress of the Hồ Chí Minh Community Youth Union, and elect delegates to attend the National Congress. The Congress shows the trust, will, and determination in the city youth's action to make worthy contributions to the development cause of Cần Thơ City. The Public Security Television and Radio Festival is one of the traditional activities of great significance in the People's Public Security Force and is held once every 3 years in localities across the nation. In this year's festival, held in Cần Thơ City, the organizing board receives nearly 600 delegates who are cadres, soldiers, reporters, news editors, masters of ceremony inside and outside the People's Public Security across the nation. Attending the opening were Party Central Member cum Deputy Minister of Public Security Trần Quốc Tỏ, Party Central Member Secretary of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee cum Head of Cần Thơ City's National Assembly Delegation Lê Quang Mạnh, Party Central Member General Director of Vietnam Television Station Nguyễn Ngọc Quang. With the criteria of professionalism, efficiency, and friendliness, this year's festival attracted 74 teams, including 66 from local public securities and 8 press offices beyond the People's Public Security Force. The organizing board has received nearly 600 works, which will then be selected to present the gold, silver awards, and merit certificates. The 13th Public Security Television and Radio Festival has many meaningful activities that pay attention to training and improving the profession, applying digital transformation, and developing multi-platform content via 2 workshops on coordination for producing news writings and royalties. The 13th festival will end on October 16th. On October 12th evening, State and Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Dương Hiển came to attend the 5th founding celebration of the Representative Office of Doanh nghiệp and Tiếp thị, a Business and Marketing magazine. Speaking at the ceremony, State and Vice Chairman Dương Hiển said that over the past time, press offices have always played an important role in timely disseminating guidelines, policies of the party and laws of the state, which contributes to generating high consensus in the society. The Business and Marketing magazine is a useful information channel for businesses. Leaders of the city acknowledge and praise the results gained by the magazine in the last 5 years. Cần Thơ City's People's Committee will always pay attention to facilitating the development of the magazine in the coming time. On October 13th morning in Vũng Tàu City, the Information and Communication Ministry, in coordination with Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province People's Committee, organized the Communication Training Conference on the promotion of the image of Vietnam abroad in a new way. The two-day event, taking place on October 13th and 14th, focused on guiding and helping localities deploy promotional communication suitably with criteria of international ranking organizations, with 22 factors, from then advertising the image of Vietnam abroad in consistent and synchronous manners. Cần Thơ is one of 8 localities nationwide selected to experiment this new way of doing thanks to its available economic foundation, diverse culture, and many potentials. Also on October 13th morning in Cần Thơ City, Vietnam Red Cross Society organized the training on social media communication skills and icon use for communicators of the Red Cross Societies of 19 southern regional branches and cities. Trainees were provided with overviews of Vietnam Red Cross Society, the symbol of the Red Cross, results of the 11th Congress of Vietnam Red Cross Society, principles of using and producing video on social media platforms, as well as the application of Canvas software in producing communication contents, some notices and fan page management, and video editing on smartphones. Cần Thơ City's Education and Training Department has organized a workshop to publicize the English Acquaintance Program for preschool kids. More than 150 cadres, teachers, and experts working at the education and training chambers of districts and preschools in the city attended the workshop. In the workshop, the city's Education and Training Department publicized documents that have been verified by the Education and Training Ministry, and representatives of units introduced the core contents of the document. In addition, some foreign language centers shared coordination plans to follow the program. More information on the flood tide. On October 13th morning, flood tide and torrential rains made many roads in the inner city deeply submerged in water. According to Capitan Center, the flood tide of the lunar September this year exceeded the historical level in 2019. Specifically, the water level measured on October 12th evening at Cần Thơ Station on Hậu River was 2.27 meters, 27 centimeters higher than the one at level number 3 and 2 centimeters higher than the historical level in 2019. On October 13th morning alone, the water level was 1.22 meters at 6 a.m. High flood tide inundated many routes. In face with the rising flood tide, Cần Thơ City Steering Board for Military Defense Natural Disaster Control Search and Rescue instructed district steering boards to devise and propose timely response measures when necessary. Due to the complicated flood tide and unpredicted weather, on October 13th morning, Cần Thơ City's Education and Training Department continued enacting the official dispatch to deal with the situation. Based on real situation, from October 14th to late October 15th, heads of educational units will proactively decide on appropriate teaching forms with them to ensure absolute safety for students and kids. And now, as usual, before moving to the close, let's take a quick look at the updated weather forecast. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Kênh News. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please visit our website kênh.tv.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.